And remember, if you're gonna drive, don't drink. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. DUI, we out.
Yeah. You had the game on lock, but I had my eye on the key. These days I find sleep full like an I3. I need ZZZs. Phone go ring, ring, ring. I don't hear a thing. Chain go bling, bling, bling. I can't see a thing. Hey, yeah. Any nigga scared to the dog, that's a coward to me. Yeah, you can say what they all wanna hear, but they all gon' see. JR beats with the dreads out. This that heat with the feds out. How did it happen? I put it on table and mapped it. Let it get graphic, money and plastic.
What's up, everybody? This is the first episode of DUI The Podcast. I'm your host, Lance, and I'm here with my two co-hosts, Cam, Quan. First off, this episode's being shot, I think, 3 days after the news. So, I would like to start with the rest in peace to the legend, DMX, Earl Simmons. Yeah, because, I think that his influence on hip-hop and just people, period, goes beyond him as a rapper, just him as a person. I've seen videos of him on stage, like praying, like that emotion taking over him, and I don't think you can say enough how much of a legend he was. So
I say about DMX, Raw is my priority, and that's coming from a lot. Raw is like this uncut all the way through. It's what you get is what you get, and that's even not so much of him as a person, but that aggressiveness. But his music itself, even in the violence of what it was, that man spoke poetry, like in a lot of his songs. Like just getting off of the violence, like you get past a lot of his the violent music of it.
Yeah,
like he really was a nice person at the end of the day.
I kind of felt like the only person in Greenville that never met him. It seemed like everyone met him, and I could just never run into him.
I never met him personally, but I passed him.
Okay.
Like he was, what was that? I know what in Greenville. Probably McGregor.
Probably. When he stayed there, that's where he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never.
But what I did like is even after all of his like the infamous he had, like he was so humble as a person. He was basically like in Carolina as a casual. He was just a citizen. He didn't treat himself as a who I am type person. He never was.
Like, bro, you're DMX.
Everybody was like, oh, we're big fans of you.
All right, cool. That's cool. Thank you. I respect it.
Yeah. And I'm glad that even through all his struggles, that he still was able to receive that love throughout his whole career. No matter what he had going on, no matter what he was out there doing, and that's one thing a lot of black people don't get is their flowers, is that respect while they're alive. And DMX was definitely one of those characters and people that we gave as black people that praise for who he was as a person more than who he was in his profession.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we got that verses with him and Snoop. That's still my favorite one, just music and the entertainment aspect.
Because you've seen him, like,
yes,
after so long of knowing what he's been going through, it's like you see him so happy, so free, and that's deep. That's DMX right there.
Yeah, and the only rapper to put out 2 platinum albums in the same year. Both of them shits was classics. Yes, he ran 98. Yeah,
man. You deserve it.
Straight up. But yeah, man, I felt like it was important to start with that. But first off, DUI The Podcast, debates under the influence, otherwise known as. This is, besides this, being the first time either one of us have ever shot a podcast. I feel like what the goal is, I just feel like we're going to be able to start something big and, kind of be able to change the landscape, especially around here. I personally don't know of that many podcasts around here. I'm trying to peek the scene, because it may be something that I've never heard of. Just like starting off, they won't have heard of us. So I do want to be able to, network and see, who else is around and be able to possibly collaborate and just talk to other people. And you know, I like talking.
Okay, what are your goals for DUI?
Just to get it out and get the people to hear, like, us, our thoughts and processes on the whole podcast. If it gets big, then we made it. But that's like my goal for this. Go on.
It's not so much of a goal. I just enjoy, for one, picking other people's brains. I love seeing other people's opinions on things. Because I grew up an open-minded person. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't understand things that I say because I can see a situation, I can take both perspectives and understand it more than one person can see, that a lot of times. But other than that, just picking people's brains, like the debates of it, is just a sport of it. The goal is just to reach the people and to more understand each other and understand other people like that. That's always my biggest thing, because if you understand more, it's so better. Like it's a lot better. The more you understand, it brings a lot more peace to you. So I just feel like doing things like this is a great way to learn people. Even if you're just learning your fans, even if you're just learning the people beside you, like, that's one thing I enjoy about these.
No, I like that. And I mean, both of y'all know, I mean, I'm an avid podcast listener already. I heard about them years ago because, I mean, I don't have an iPhone, but I know those that do. There was always like that podcast app, but no one really knew about it like that back before it was like popular. And then it just seemed like a large influx of all these different ones. And, I'm into, your sports ones, your music ones, just things, the culture and whatnot. I try to give a lot of them a chance, see which ones stick, But, I guess off that, we just kind of let the viewers know just a little bit about ourselves. I'll start with you.
What?
Just
why you gotta start with me? I definitely will start with you.
Cause you're special.
Start with you. And that's how I introduce myself.
Yes, that's how I really work.
Well, I rap. I'm involved in the battle rap scene as well. I'm not a battler, but I mean I'm a cameraman for Pyrex Battle League. Shout out to y'all. I'm owner of Weed from South Carolina, the brand. I love music, I love video games, and I love Dragon Ball Z. That's about all. That's me.
Specific anime?
Yeah, I haven't had the chance yet to explore animes. I've seen clips of ones like like one of my little homies kind of tells me about different ones. Like My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan.
There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. It's a lot of episodes, bro.
And that's the thing. Like once I find one, I'm gonna try.
Hey, it came out like 2 years ago. I got like 2,000 episodes.
Exactly.
Like, nah, bro.
What TV show is this?
I was just playing. It was an exaggeration, though.
They do have a lot. Like I think
I was saying it's a lot of TV shows
Animation?
that's been over.
Oh my
like
God.
that builds up over time.
Yes.
Like, is it One Piece? No, Naruto. Naruto is.
Oh my
But I'm talking
God.
about from the original Naruto to like
Now. Oh yeah, that shit is dumb.
to understand everything. Even the cutoffs, it was like, who was this character? Oh, he came from this show. Like, you feel me?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm never gonna try to watch Naruto because it's too much. It's way too much.
I can't get into it.
The thing is, I would probably like it. It's just so much to go. There's more Naruto than Dragon Ball Z by far.
Oh.
By far.
Because Naruto was consistent.
Yes. Like we had a long break between Dragon Ball Z and Super. Ain't no fucking breaks in Naruto.
The nigga was like, oh man, he died. Well, this is the next one. It's like, oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, when I finally give one a chance, it's got to be within a couple seasons. I'm not, or it's got to be finished. So if it is like 8 seasons, I know it's not gonna be more while I'm watching it, which anime moves a lot. So yeah, but I mean, maybe one of these episodes I'll be able to tell y'all about one that I've tried, but right now, no. Yes, I mean, what? Music, sports, video games, Dragon Ball Z, and alcohol.
Really?
In a lot.
What's your favorite alcohol?
Yes.
Shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't just have one favorite. Like, I know some people might only. Okay, let's try this.
He said, "Let's try a top 5."
No,
bro. I only drink like 3 liquors.
Yeah, like
consistently at that.
No, I'm not a fish. Like
I am, except gin, because I'm not depressed.
I'm glad that you're not depressed.
I still ain't open that open bottle I took from him.
I don't, because you're not depressed.
I wouldn't even be depressed in this.
Yes, it's gin. Yes, you would. Okay. If I had to try to think of a top 5,
it would be what?
Honey Jack.
Okay. I fuck with that. Is great. Are you flavored or no flavored?
Man, you gotta be flavored. Just a Honey Jack.
That's just fire.
I can do regular Jack, but
I can do that too.
Right, yes.
Listen, I can do regular Jack, but I can't. I think it's the honey taste, and I like honey, but it's the honey taste.
Okay. Oh, okay. I get it though.
Yeah. That shit is so smooth though.
Shout out to my manager.
I had a horrible time. What were you about to say? With Crown one time. It was when I started smoking, like really started smoking, and yeah, it was just. I drunk and then I smoked and then I ate behind. It ended bad.
Was it worse than when you left my New Year's party?
The second time? Your New Year's party?
How many times was New Year's party?
The one that was here. Was it worse than that experience? Because I heard about what happened to you,
bro. No, it wasn't as bad as that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I left, it was.
So you saying you don't fuck with Brown?
No, I do fuck.
Oh, okay. I was making sure we was going to start about all sorts of crowns.
Yeah.
The bag.
Listen, I tried the apple crown. That shit is fire.
The apple crown, I drink like water.
It's super smooth.
Exactly.
It's just damn near too smooth.
It really is.
That's why I don't even get it, just because I know I'd rather sip it from the bottle than I be drunk.
I'm gonna be honest though, the crown that surprised me. Shout out to one of my managers. She put me on Crown salted caramel. Tastes like butterscotch. I love it.
That one here last week. Yeah.
I love it.
You still got it?
Probably a little bit. If I think I do, I'll let you try.
It was a minute ago.
I think I got like that much left. It's smooth too.
It's smooth.
Those two. Tequila, I've turned more into 1800. I used to be big on Patron, and I still like it, but 1800 been hitting for me.
1800 was hitting for me at one point. Patron, that's alright, I guess.
Henny, of course.
Shout out to the hen dogs.
That's a fact.
I have not one.
Puppy.
I know. Do I have a?
I'm not a drinker.
This is true.
Know what?
Exactly.
Speaking of butterscotch, this surprised me. Butterscotch moonshine.
I knew he was about to say that.
My guy.
I just tried some, like a sip, because that shit, all it tastes is butterscotch.
I had that too. I'll let you try that too.
Straight butterscotch. You don't even get the kick of moonshine.
Put a little her on your chest.
I'm good.
That shit don't get afro with it, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. No,
yeah.
That shit was good.
But enough about me.
Oh, alright. So you don't know?
No, you can't.
Alright. So yeah, I'm Quan. I don't do much, man. I ain't trying to be like that. But I'm working on music. Love listening to my music. Most of my time is really just spent with my kids. I'm a big family man. That's really about it though. Like I can't expand on myself right now.
I mean,
I hate it. I really can't expand on myself.
Nothing sports wise. Like I mean, you got a sports background.
Shit, I mean, I was a 2-time all. I was like an average ass high school player. High school athlete. I'm still active now. Basketball, football, anything that keeps me moving, I'm into. Bulls fan, bigger Giants fan. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Y'all trash. Respect.
Thank you. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Bigger Giants fan, man.
I even tried to avoid the smoke. I ain't saying nothing.
You can't avoid me. Cause I'm waiting till we get to that segment, and I'm still not gonna disrespect you as much as I want to.
That's cool.
Y'all should have won.
That's cool. Cause as soon as you turn it on that, I'm turning it to them.
Yeah, because of
exactly. You know why? But
you can turn it to them.
No, we can keep going about you, cause I can stop that whole thing, bro.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah.
not with that. You can't.
Oh, not that. No, not at all.
No, yeah. But it's other ways to expand on.
Cause he knows my NBA background. He knows it.
Weak as hell.
You're a fan of fucking
Boston.
Since when?
Middle school.
The big three.
Alright.
He won't say it, but I'll say it for him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I respect that. But New England, baby. I was a kid. And I've been a New England fan.
And they my baby.
Like,
you know I like basketball more than football.
Like, I'll admit
I've been a Giants fan since I discovered football. So, well, since I discovered teams, like I was a Mike Vick fan, but shit. But yeah, big sports, man. So the sports is probably heavy on my topics. I play video games. I love video games. They keep me sane, bro. They really keep me sane. You know, kids get to go and see. You don't know about that yet, bro.
I know.
Babies.
Facts. I'm okay with that.
That is okay.
Be okay. Be okay.
I am fine.
Even with that, let's see. I really don't know much to say about myself, man. Like I said, even in the beginning of the video, big on picking brains, man. I love to learn people, learn how they function, how they, you know what I'm saying, them period, and why they act in the way they act. Not even to you to get something, but that's how you understand people. And that's just me as a person, period. That's just how you get expanded on that. Ken?
Name's Cam Slash.
K slash.
Mighty Mouse.
Whatever. Anyways, but I go by my full name is Cameron Slash. Just gotta put it out there, just in case. That's my full name.
Give me your social too.
No, not at all. No, not at all. What? Big football fan. Been a football fan ever since I was a kid, 7 years old. Favorite team is New England.
Ugh.
Don't disrespect. Anyways.
Don't even worry about it.
I don't know. I need to stop. Big New England fan.
Did he even mention his favorite football team?
I don't know.
I didn't mention any of my favorite teams.
I didn't even talk about sports.
No, really.
We talk about music and stuff.
What else?
Yeah.
I am.
Tell them how your favorite rappers
Somewhat
cheat.
big on music. Like to follow certain artists. And I don't know.
We all see who came prepared. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't ready.
I mean, was I that ready? I mean, y'all seen me not that long ago, so I just, Alright, y'all, be back from break. This next topic, we're gonna talk about this whole Quavo and Saweetie thing. Not even necessarily the elevator thing, because I mean, that's being investigated. So I don't want to, divulge into something that's, pretty much like an open case. But did this nigga really repo the Bentley though?
I feel like he did. I feel like he did it, bruh. There is no reason why you would not go and mention it in a song and then go and say like, yo, give me back a Bentley. Like, there's no way in hell he didn't do that shit.
I don't think she giving it up though.
Saying it's not capping rap?
I don't think it is.
It's plenty.
So what makes you think that didn't happen? Just as like, what makes you say that just because you heard it in the song, think he did or didn't take it?
Because there's proof, wasn't it?
Well, I guess he hasn't taken it yet per se, because Saweetie did do that TikTok skit, and she had, unless she got a totally separate Bentley, she was clutching some Bentley keys. But I guess the question isn't did he take it? Is he really gonna take it?
Wasn't there a video of the Bentley on a forklift? I mean, not a forklift.
No,
I thought there was.
No,
not a forklift. A freaking.
Not one that I've seen. Cause the one with the Saweetie TikTok I'm talking about, I think she just put out that today.
Yeah, I saw that one.
So no, I don't think there's one of it on there. The only other video I've seen with it was when she first got it. Yeah, so I don't think so. All right, so I guess here's the question then. If you're, I'm not even gonna say if you're Quavo, because that's a Bentley. But if you're in that situation, do you think that y'all, after breaking up, are you gonna take the car back?
Nah, I don't need it. I don't need it for. You feel like a payment or something?
I doubt it.
No, I don't think
nah. If it's cash, that's her. She got that.
I think it was.
Even if I bought it, it's her.
Look, especially if there's payments, because we finna put them payments in your name.
We're gonna have to negotiate.
Right.
Either the car come with me or the payments come with you.
That makes sense.
And I mean,
You have to. The fuck?
Yeah. You think I'm making payments?
Man, listen.
Not at all.
If we can come to a new situation that, however, listen, you can have the payments. Or I can have the car. I don't want the car, but I also don't want the payments. So
yeah,
it's either going back or you can have it all together.
I don't know, man. Cam ain't saying much. I think he would take the car back.
It depends on what it is, on like how it ends. Cause I might legit be that petty and be like, yo, fuck you, get out of my car. Like I promise you, bro. I legit might do that.
Like, okay, so like, is this like if you have a several car situation, or it's like you have a car and she has a car, but she also has another car, but you paid for this other car? Not saying you leave her stranded in it.
No, not leaving her stranded. Like if I legit did what Quavo did and literally bought her a car as a gift, even as a gift, and the way that the situation ended that, I'll probably be petty and be like, yo, give me back my shit. I legit might do that shit. Just because of the fact you fucked me over.
You a petty little motherfucker.
I sure am, and I would do it. I mean, that's just me.
I don't know. I couldn't see me doing that. I don't think so.
Taking the car? You gonna take the car?
Nah. Because I mean, at that point, why?
Do I already have a Bentley?
Shit, probably.
Let's say yes.
If not a Bentley, then you got some other shit that you wanted.
Exactly.
But it's not a Bentley. I still.
You want a Bentley, I'm assuming?
Alright, let's say you had like your 3 dream cars. And then you give to her, huh?
What else I need?
So in other words, she keeping.
So basically, she keeping the car then.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just bringing other scenarios into it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she keeping it.
No, okay.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
That's why I said, even if you're not leaving her stranded, with or without payments, how would you feel about it?
Yeah, no, I couldn't live. No, I wouldn't want to leave her stranded.
No, I'm saying without leaving her stranded.
Oh, without leaving her stranded?
She has a A to B already, a good one.
Okay.
But you bought this as a gift for her.
Keep it. Keep it. Like I said, unless there are payments. If there are payments, You can keep it.
That's what I was saying. If there are
but
payments,
then payments is going on you.
The payments are either going to you or the car is coming with me. Especially if it's like, even like a healthy breakup, I still can't even make you your car payments.
Right, I wouldn't do that.
You keep the car, I'm taking your toaster.
Yeah, like, just, I wouldn't like.
You will not have toasted bread on my watch.
I was taking the Kid Cudi.
Matter of fact,
I can buy another air fryer. I'm taking the Kid Cudi. Air fryer is $40.
I don't care. Just be petty. Matter of fact, I'm taking the air fryer and the pressure cooker. Now yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, you better work that stove, nigga. Yeah. Work that stove, work that oven. You will not have the convenience of this one thing. Nah.
I could get everything in my air fryer.
That bitch nice.
That is nice. Air fryers, I can't fuck with them.
I'm trying to get into the pressure cooker as well, but yeah. But anywho, so I don't know how much. Hey, I mean, all I'm saying is, what's more essential?
I sell my Bentley and get a lot more than a fucking air fryer. That's what I know. Of course.
I guess you're right. Okay.
Don't talk to me.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I guess to wrap that up, I'm taking air fryer and pressure cooker. Shit. What did you say? You're taking.
I was just not anything about taking. I said she could keep the car.
She can keep. All right. In the situation of the Quavo taking the Bentley or not taking the Bentley, it's hers. I would.
Depending on how you feel, like, right?
Yeah, depending on how I felt, and being a petty, I would probably take the Bentley.
Petty motherfucker.
But granted, you still have your own way of transportation to car. I mean, your own way of transportation.
I understand. That's why I'm asking in that perception.
Petty motherfucker.
Hey. I still wouldn't care. What I'm doing.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't know how much y'all watch Wildin' Out. That's one of my favorite shows. I fucking love it. I'm happy to know that the show is finally back. I think it just aired late last week. I haven't got to watch the full episode, but I've seen clips. Hype as hell. You know, some of my favorite battle rappers on the show, and just some funny ass people on that show, and I love it. He is, but I'm saying some of my favorite battle rappers. Yeah. Verbiage, nigga.
Verbiage?
Verbiage.
Verbiage.
Verb was not on it. Arsenal was, Mook, Serious, Hitman, Conceited, Clips, Smack.
I mean, the only one
Sharon
is
Carter Deems, My Verse, Bonnie Godiva.
So you really just gonna name everybody, right?
I guess so.
I told you I watched that show religiously.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay. I seen the Arsenal episode. I ain't the balance rappers get on there and just act like it's not a comedy show.
That is true.
They be trying to go there and act all serious, like, bro, we still gonna laugh.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie.
I like when they can rap.
Oh yeah. And I'll say, I think that was Hitman's problem when he first got on the show. He was too damn serious.
Yeah.
And then I guess someone took him aside and was like, dog, bruh.
He is mine too.
Like, how you on the Wildin' Out talking about, I hit him with the 40?
What?
This ain't URL.
I mean, it's funny because I was watching both at the same time and still doing the mission in between those two environments. It still wasn't even funny.
But I mean, I like him on the show now. And then Clips. I mean, who the fuck didn't know Clips was gonna be great on that show?
I figured Clips would be better than Hitman.
Of course, he is. He's
kind of better.
Hell, he came out the gate looking like the GOAT.
Acts serious because he does it on URL. So
exactly, he's just as funny on TV as he is in real life. Like, that's just him. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I was happy when it came back because obviously everyone knows, you know, the whole Nick Cannon situation, what he said on his own podcast that had Viacom cancel him, and man, that shit was rough. Like, and then there's the rumors of, oh, they're gonna try to get DC Young Fly. DC was like, no, I'm not.
Right.
Like, MTV isn't my family. Wildin' Out is my like. So yeah, like I was glad that he addressed that, because it was all these rumors acting like it was like a signed, sealed, delivered deal. Like, nah,
it wasn't. Like, literally, he said no. Mm-hmm. He put it all over Instagram. I mean, yeah, all over
Instagram. He did an interview talking about it. Like, nah, because the thing was, he is supposed to be one day the next host, but that's through Nick, not appointed by MTV.
You know what I'm saying? And he took that respect because of what Nick done to him.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Nick,
you listening to Nick Cannon?
No,
he does.
But at some point, this man needs his flowers for having one of the higher echelon sniper list out there. Cause you see, I don't know if you've seen that he got 2 more twins on the way. I don't know what his new baby mom does, but you see his track record.
No.
I kind of
Mariah.
Oh, that.
Chris. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about his kids, but I don't know how many kids Nick Cannon got, bro.
No, I just thought about this because he just announced that he's having twins like a couple of days ago.
So yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like, y'all can call that man corny all you want. It works.
Cornball, real smart cornball. Like, that's a real educated dude. Either way you look at it, no matter how we as people or viewers look at him, that ain't got nothing to do with him as a person.
Exactly. I always thought it was weird that they looked at him like that anyway. Like, are you kidding me?
He don't got a cornball on Wild 'N Out with me.
You said he is?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, even like outside, I showed him like definitely a lot more respect. It was like his jokes on Wild 'N Out be corny because that's what he tried to act. Gangsta and shit. Like, bro,
you're not a gangster. You're not.
But that's what make it funny.
He tried so hard though.
Yeah, like even without the tattoos, like relax a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, man. You said what?
Surprised he hasn't had no crisis.
Educated. Yeah, he probably just staying there.
Oh yeah, I feel like even if he had a midlife crisis, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I mean, I feel like plenty of people have had it, but they were smart enough to not like broadcast it. Or I mean, who knows? His midlife crisis might just be goddamn knocking some more models down. I don't know.
Talk about. I feel like you are a Nick Cannon fan.
I mean,
you want to be sounding incredible.
I don't want to be sounding incredible, but I mean, I gotta. You said what?
You mentioned your rap career.
Did I? I've never met him.
Yeah.
You think I've met Nick Cannon?
Have you?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay.
I'll probably take
it. Incredible saying it.
You tell me. Look, if Nick Cannon want to sign me, we can talk about it. Am I a fan of Nick Cannon? Yes. Not as a musician, not as a rapper.
Oh, okay.
But all the shit that man done did. You said what?
You got no Nick Cannon albums.
No.
But
I do know.
Last week he told me he was his favorite rapper.
You actually said that?
Shut up.
So you tell me.
First off,
I'll show you in the thread.
B2K and Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon right there. I told you.
I don't know what song it is.
I don't remember the name, but they do have a song together.
I didn't know that.
All I'm saying is, niggas been calling me corny forever, and I don't give a fuck.
Nah, bro. But
I mean, that's a fact, and it's not like it just be off of actions, because you know how like someone like Game or Bow Wow, they be like, oh, they did something corny, they're corny. the same way with Nick Cannon. It's like they just, oh, you're just this and that. I'm like, who cares, nigga? Look.
That's why I say he's an educated person. That's why I say I only see him corny inside a while now, because that's when he tries to act like one of them hard rappers and shit. Like, yo, relax, be funny.
And even that shit is funny to me.
Sometimes.
Like, so I mean, but nah, I mean, all the shit that man done did, you damn right I'm a fan.
Listen.
You know what I mean? All I'm saying, does your favorite rapper sell more records than Nick Cannon?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just had to make sure. I had to make sure. I thought your favorite rapper was me, but I guess not. I'm not even gonna look at Quan. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Just go ahead and look at him.
No.
Why?
Fuck him, bro.
Why?
Fuck him.
He says he's your favorite rapper, though.
He did not. He denied it. Nope.
Nah. But your music is great. I will say that.
He does.
You still ain't even sent me the songs that you perform.
Which one?
The ones you performed at the
They're on the EP.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, no, those weren't new songs.
I got the EP. My bad.
Wow.
Bro, it took me so long to get into music, bro. I just knocked out on the Pain through last week.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that shit dropped last year. Just like the
Like,
EP.
you have to tell me, like, hey, boom, this is a link.
Right.
Like, don't broadcast on Facebook. I'm gonna forget.
And the funny thing is, I'm sure he shared the link that I tagged him in and everything. It was just like,
I never paid attention to it.
No.
well, I mean, he knew what it was, but you
I
didn't
knew
look
what
back
it
to
was.
it.
I'll look at, like, okay, cool, bet, this is it.
Yeah.
I'll share it, boom, and I'll go on with whatever. Boom.
I mean,
It doesn't register to go and download it sometimes.
that shit happens though.
See, now I gotta go look it up.
It's good EP.
That performance is just funny.
Well, thank you. Speaking of, I just thought about this. Speaking of weird musicians, I ain't gonna say weird. Different musicians.
Okay.
So did y'all see Kid Cudi on SNL?
Yes. Well, no, I didn't. I saw the picture.
I heard about it.
I just found out today.
I ain't gonna lie. I laughed a lot when I saw it.
Did he explain why?
He did. Yes, he did. He did.
So
Let's talk about
it was a tribute to Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
I don't remember if Kurt Cobain was on, what he performed at when he had on like some dress or whatever, but it had to do with Kurt Cobain. So I mean, it was still kind of like, but you still in a dress. But that's what it had to do with. Kurt Cobain was in a dress performing somewhere. I don't remember where, but all I know is he had a dress and was on SNL performing some stuff from his latest album that I probably could have done without.
You not a Kid Cudi fan?
I am, but his last album, it was just alright. It wasn't.
Which one?
It wasn't Man on the Moon 3.
Yeah. He just.
It wasn't the first two.
I haven't got away from it yet.
I got through it and it's good. It has some hits, but is it like it's some? I said some, not a lot. But is it a song that is it an album that I'm gonna put on like consistently every day? Not really.
So 1 and 2, but not
Way better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still get through it though.
Yeah. I fuck with it though. I do.
Yeah.
But speaking of the dress thing, like I heard about it today and I saw it and I was just like,
You were jealous?
not at all. I wanted to find out why did he wear a dress in the first place, because this is like something new for Kid Cudi.
Did his hips lie?
Funny. This is something new because I ain't never seen Kid Cudi do some shit like this, and the way that he explained it, it was from Virgil. Virgil created the dress, and then just like what Lauren said, it was inspired by Kurt Cobain, and he did it. It was like, so kid, you've hit that point now. Like, you're kind of like Young Thug when he did the dress thing.
Was it working?
Bro, you see where Young Thug is now.
Did he work it?
It was always like that though.
Did he put his
Not
thing down?
always, but once he.
Yeah, he was different though. That's the thing about
Young
it.
Thug was always different.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Young Thug, he was different, but bruh, Kid Cudi, if you, I hate to put it this way, but if you're like a real Kid Cudi fan and you actually listen to the music, Kid Cudi was deep. He went through some shit.
I love the shit.
And if you don't understand that as a Cudi fan and you looking at the dress like, oh, like,
Nah, bro. I mean, as you said, the Kurt Cobain situation, I was like, that makes more sense to me than that makes more sense to really be Young Thug's situation to me because I still don't know why they made what dresses.
Random before we get to the next segment. Were you there when Mike performed at the talent show and sang Mr. Rager?
I didn't go on.
I put the talent. You didn't have to go. You didn't have to. If the talent show wasn't during school.
What talent show?
It was our senior year. Mike performed and DJ was playing the piano. You didn't know anything about it? Okay.
No.
I just thought about that because
that would have been funny though. I will ask him about it.
I remember that day. Only because that was the only one I went to because I was in it.
I can see it. I can definitely see it. I'm gonna ask him.
I wish there was video of that talent show. I've not seen a lick of video. Not even like never. Like, damn.
There's nothing.
You'd have known if there was. I'd have posted my shit.
That is true. Yeah.
Like.
Still too. Like to this day.
Yeah, cause I was singing. I wasn't even rapping.
Okay. My bad, bro.
I mean.
You was singing that kid.
Of course, you already know it was.
I was up there, goddamn. Wildin'.
No, you were singing Jiggle. That's okay.
It's better than the song you sang.
What was that?
Nothing, bitch. yeah. But to close that up, man, we are about to get into a segment that I personally love. I feel like is going to shed light on plenty of necessary people, things, accomplishments, achievements, and just moments in general. So we'll be right back with Black Excellence. All right, y'all, we back for the Black Excellence segment. So what that is, it's kind of self-explanatory. We will be, highlighting someone, whether it's current events, something from the past, maybe someone that's not even famous, just someone that we know, highlighting them, highlighting maybe a moment, some history, someone that influenced us. So I'll start with mine. So, I'm someone, I haven't followed, wrestling in probably 8-9 years. Like, I don't follow it, but I watch every now and then. I see clips and whatnot. So the person I'm highlighting is Bianca Belair. So, who that is, she was all SEC and all American at Tennessee track and field. And now, obviously she's in WE, and she was actually just in the second women's WrestleMania event and WrestleMania main event, and the first
women's WrestleMania.
No. I mean, okay. First WrestleMania, second WrestleMania main event in a match of two women, because the matches, the matches usually like the heavyweight championship, a WE championship.
I was totally the same.
I worded it kind of weird, but
yeah, I was gonna say that's a women's WrestleMania.
No. But no, and not just that, but so her opponent was Sasha Banks, who was Snoop Dogg's cousin, and they made the first WE WrestleMania women's black main event. Like, it's the first time that two black women have been in the main event of WrestleMania, and I think it might be the first time two black people have been in the main event, period. I tried to research it. All that was coming up was women's and black, in the main event, but I can't think of another WrestleMania main event that had 2 black people. So this might be the first of that period. So, I feel like that's worth mentioning. I know people say, "Oh, well, wrestling, it's scripted." That's cool, but these are still athletes. You still have to meet certain requirements to even get that push to be champion. They're not scripting everyone to just be champion. And I feel like, she's earned her spot. And, we're talking about someone who has a whole athletic background. So,
most of them do.
You said what? Oh, yeah.
Most of them do.
So, yeah, I just wanted to highlight that, especially because WrestleMania was just 2 days ago. So,
I think I've seen it on my Twitter feed.
Yeah, it was. It was on Saturday.
Yeah, that's the only time I go out. That's really the only time I always go back and watch wrestling, because I just want to see what's going on in WrestleMania.
I can't do the wrestling no more. It's just, I respect them as athletes, what they do. I just can't do the wrestling no more. It became like a drama show to me.
I know, I feel that.
That's true. I didn't understand why.
I seen UFC for the first time. I was like, yeah, that's what. Not even the balance of it, but like the sport of people competitively fighting. That's not boxing.
That's true, because that is a totally different type of fight.
I do love UFC.
UFC is amazing.
Right.
It is.
See.
So yeah.
My Black Excellence moment is Shaq. There was a video going around on social media, and it was Shaq was in a jewelry store, and he was helping this guy go and pay for his wedding ring to give to his wife. And I saw it, and I was like, that is super nice of Shaq to do that, because being a basketball player, sometimes they be stingy with their money or say like, oh, I got money or whatever like that. But to actually have a basketball player come out and
I just need somebody to be like, oh dang, that ring look nice, don't it?
Don't it, Shaq?
It really does, man.
You like that ring too, Shaq? Oh, word.
Shaq, I'm looking at this ring
one.
right here. That
fancy
one.
seeing you here.
30,000. That ain't nice. That ain't nice. This was 30. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
That video. I love that video.
Yeah, it was.
Shaq is just a lit individual. Period.
All around.
He's enjoying his life.
Hell yeah.
Hey, did y'all see him TikTok with his kids?
Oh shit.
When it was supposed to be playing the prank on him.
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh man, he was flinging them kids around.
Seriously.
The grown kids.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're 7'2" and about what 350,
He's still
big too. That's the thing.
healthy.
That's the Shaq Diesel. Throw these kids around like they ain't shit.
See, no, I'm be doing shit like that. So.
Yeah,
So my Black Excellence moment is not so much of a moment, but in time of speaking earlier with a lot of my peers, just not so much my influence, but a lot of my inspiration. It's coming from the people I surround myself by, especially these two people right here. They just inspire me to do more, do things like this, as I say, give my opinion on things, or even around me for just bringing up like 2020, the people I surround myself by is showing me the proper type of love and actually teaching me a lot into loving people more than anything, because we lost a lot in 2020. So just in self-realization and the people I surround, shout out to those people that are around me that keep me going and help me all together.
I like that. Yeah, so I mean that's a segment I think the people are gonna love. I know we will. And yeah, man, to wrap it up, man, this has been your first episode of DUI The Podcast. Once again, I'm your host Lance with my two humble and gracious close friends of mine, co-host Cam, co-host Quan.
I didn't think he was going to introduce himself.
I didn't think he was either.
He stuttered a little bit, so I was turning.
Yeah, kind of.
Nah,
I introduce ourselves. Like,
Nah, you know, I can't leave the guys out.
Nah, I just thought we was gonna have to do it ourselves. I don't know. I was gonna do it. I was gonna talk myself out.
I mean, try it. Maybe.
Yeah, it's too late. I'm about to go get my drink. This is DUI The Podcast.
That's a fact.
Right here.
And remember, if you're gonna drive, don't drink. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. DUI, we out.
I'm gonna get home.
Exactly. How are we supposed to get home?